Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Saturday, November 8th. We got 8 NBA games for today's slate. Obviously, we have college football and college basketball, but we're just going to focus on NBA for today. We got 8 solid games. Half of them are excellent matchups for certain players that I have going today. Obviously, the first one, I'm going to take Luka. Pretty insane. Had his first half fantasy scores 32.5. I mean, that's a full game fantasy for any other player. Uh, but I like him in this spot against Atlanta. High, fast-paced game. I might take him with Luke. Austin Reeves is out. As you can see, the past two games he had 37 and 53.7 without Austin Reeves. So for Luke, I think any full game prop is in play, or at least a Gobby. But for some reason, I just like his first half. PRA, fantasy score, they're both in play. Which brings me to my next player, and that is DeAndre Ayton. Been playing great. With Austin Reeves out, he is the number 2 option. So as you can see, his points is a popular option. For this one, I like his points and rebounds, which you can get him at 25.5. He's cash both times. With Luka in and Austin Reeves out, 39 and 32. Here against Atlanta, I see him easily getting 10 or 12 rebounds. Points, as long as he stays in his average between 15 and 17 points, he should cash. But as you can see, 29, 22 with Austin Reeves out. So I like DeAndre Ayton here at 25.5. Next up, we're going to go with Wembayama. This is a good bounce back. Past two games, he hasn't been playing well after a hot start. But I like him in this matchup against Pelicans. Pelicans, I believe, they only have one win. So the Spurs should run over them here. And that starts with Victor Wembanyama. His props have been getting bumped since last night. Points was at 23.5 up to 24.5. Points and rebounds is probably what I'm leaning towards to, but I do like his fantasy score. Has block and steal potential. I mean, look at that, 72.6, 50. Past three games, he hasn't been there. Obviously, they've been tough for him. Lakers and Rockets have some size on him. They play good defense. But I do like him in this spot against the Pelicans, and I think he goes off. So PRA 34, that's like a free square for me. 34 and he struggled, 30 he struggled, so I see him easily cashing against the Pelicans here. So PRA, fantasy score, rebounds are in play for Wembayama. Next up, we're going to go with James Harden. Did not play last time, or at least last matchup against Phoenix, and they just faced Phoenix. So I like James Harden in this spot. But for this spot, I like his rebounds and assists. 11.5. They did take off his regular line, which is at 13.5. DG Fantasy had him at 53% hit rate to go over at 13.5. They took it off. So 11.5, 12.5, both in play. If you want the high end paying out Gabi, the 12.5 is it. And one more prop I like to mention, and that is going to be Jalen Green. I should have hammered this in his first game. Didn't expect him to go off with 29 points. Another matchup, same matchup, going against the Clippers, and his minutes will be increased this time out, just a tad more. And he had 29 points in less than 25 minutes. So I got to go with him again. But for Jalen Green, I'm going to go with this PRA at 23.5. You can lower it down to 19.5, which gives you a pretty good payout. He had 35 in that minutes restriction. His minutes will increase. So I do like him at 23.5. So a good two-man will be Jalen Green and DeAndre Ayton. And that's it. That rounds up my top picks for today. Maxi's in play. Embiid is in play. Josh Kidd just came off a monster game yesterday. 37 PRA. Going against Cleveland here. I think there's one more game. Cooper Flag. Good matchup here against the Wizards. Donovan Mitchell, 26.5. This is a solid one right here against the Bulls. He's definitely in play. Coming off of a 46 point against Philly. 24 against Washington. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support, and see you guys in the next one.